This video is a warning to GTA Online players. There are new Rockstar Social Club exploits that have been found, and these new harmful exploits put players at extreme risk. And today on the show we will be discussing what's currently happening behind the scenes and what exactly it is that cheat makers, trolls, and griefers are doing to players in GTA Online. We have reports of what is happening currently at Rockstar, their plans to tackle these issues, and much more. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by. Boy, oh boy, do we have some hard-hitting stuff to talk about today. So as we get into the breaking news, if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. What exactly is happening? Well, let's look towards TezFun2 for some of the introductory intel. He put out a tweet saying, PC warning for GTA Online. There are new remote crash and kick exploits out in the wild. You can be crashed in single player or any Grand Theft Auto Online lobby type. The cheater doesn't have to be in the session. Using a firewall to block connections will protect you from these exploits. Now, the act of crashing and kicking players using mod menus isn't a new thing for GTA Online or Red Dead Online. This is a thing that's been around for a long time, but always up until this point, you had to be in the same session as the player that you're trying to crash or kick from the lobby. You can't just randomly do it if they're not in your session. Even if you have their Rockstar ID or your social club name, you still need to be in their session to make it happen. But now this can happen completely remote and out of the lobby, and that is why this is so harmful, because you could just be playing and people could crash you at any point continuously. You can't even play single player, which also wasn't a thing. You couldn't have been crashed in single player before. Maybe for a brief moment before that exploit was patched up, but now it's back here in the game. Another tweet from Tez, he says, just been informed that Rockstar is well aware and working as we speak on addressing this. It may take a few days as the developers in non-urgent circumstances are on holiday. So it is good to see that Rockstar is aware of this issue and they're about to tackle it. But what's going to happen in the meantime? Because we don't know when that's going to happen. Rockstar is on holiday well into January, and as it's only a couple days into the month so far, there is still some time left for them to be on vacation and holiday before they get back into the offices and continue working on all of their duties and their projects. Of course, we're going to see standard GTA Online weekly event updates as we just saw this Thursday, but as it stands right now, this has not been fixed at the time of me making this video. But in another tweet, Al, known as Night Eagle 256 on Twitter, he said the following. He said, I should probably say this before everyone starts trying to faff around with their firewalls. It will not protect you from these new crash and kicks. It is via Rockstar ID, aka remote attack, so if you're online, it can happen to you. At least run a VPN to stop hackers from DDoSing and doxing. And Tez responds saying a firewall will protect you against these exploits. This has been tested and verified as long as you block the connection of whoever is trying to crash you. And this is in regards to a workaround to these crashing issues that we're going to talk about a little bit later on the channel. But first, with more news, Wentox, or Fake Wentox on Twitter, says, isn't this normal with GTA Online on PC? Rockstar never cared about that. And Tez responded saying, well, normal, quote unquote, would be a cheater crashing you in the same session as you. This one, there's no need for both of you to be in the same session. The moment you come online, you can be crashed. And that's kind of what I was getting at the beginning of this video. That is why it's so crazy and so harmful to players, because they don't need to be in the same session as you. You can be harassed without you even knowing it, without knowing who's actually doing it. And those people don't even need to know who you are. They just need to know your Rockstar Games Social Club or your Rockstar ID. Both of those they can get very, very easily. But another tweet from Tommy Moore, he says, can using a VPN help prevent this? I always use a VPN, and Tez responds, nope, you need a firewall rule to block off connections. Using spaders or any other solo public session tool out there can make this possible. Now, this is good information for players, because while I strongly suggest that all GTA Online and Red Dead Online players use VPNs to play the game, because these are peer-to-peer connection and peer-to-peer servers within Rockstar's online multiplayer games, this is something that isn't going to help you here. And honestly, with a lot of the mod menus out there and a lot of the paid mod menus, people could just see through your VPN anyway. They can see your internal and your external IP addresses. Using a VPN, that'll show up as well, but they could still see all the other stuff. So, and that specifically is an issue on PC, but I just recommend if you're on Xbox or if you're on PlayStation, definitely use a VPN anyway, because if people have those consoles hooked up to their computer, which people could do with PlayStation and jailbroken PlayStations in some way, they could still DDoS you and boot you offline. I know that's a big issue in the PvP communities for both games, but it's a lot better, and it's probably not going to impact you if you're just a standard GTA Online player who's not in one of those like PvP clan clans or anything like that, constantly going to war with other clans who are constantly DDoSing each other and booting each other from the lobbies all the time. Now, like I said, we were going to talk about a workaround for this, and this is another tweet. This is a workaround for GTA Online's remote crash on PC, single player, solo sessions, or non-host player of the online session only. First, you need to download Spader's Guardian Fast Load Fix from the selected link, which I will link this whole entire tweet down in the description below for you to check out. You select the lock session, and step 3, you're done, you're good to go. But he did say a note saying, attempting this as a session host will prevent anyone from joining you, which is basically, this is acting like a password or a key to prevent actually anyone from joining your session, which is absolutely amazing. I've yet to test this myself, but this is something that TezFun2 posted, so it most likely is safe for you to use out there. Just, of course, be careful in case you're going to use another link to actually download some type of tool like this to prevent these cheaters and modders and script kiddies and these hackers and these griefers all from crashing you either remotely or if they're within your same session. You just need to be careful. Don't click any unknown links out there, but this one seems to be verified. Next, from TezFun2 and Lord Babalinsky, he says, I saw a crap load of people getting kicked last night saying they've been banned for cheating. Is that just one of the exploits, or is that a legit ban going through because of the hacks? And TezFun2 responded, it's probably a legitimate ban. This doesn't have to do with a you've been banned for cheating warning message, and this kind of is just out there for players who want to know. This doesn't really have anything to do with people getting banned for cheating or anything like that. This is specifically cheaters using their new cheat menus and their mod menus and these new social club exploits to crash players. We're not talking about any type of ban wave right now, but if you're wondering, I just figured I will put that intel in the video. So that's all the time we have for on the channel today about this subject. I just wanted to bring players this warning that right now GTA Online on PC is looking pretty grim if you play in public sessions on PC, and that's just giving cheaters, trolls, and griefers more opportunities to mess with you. Even if you're in your own invite-only session, someone is logging you on their player list. If they're a modder, they can look up like 1,000 recent players from all their sessions, and so you may be on that list and they could still mess with you if you're on that list. So definitely be vigilant, be careful. But should someone in a public session see you in there or want to cause you harm and then start to crash you from then on because they know your social club name or Rockstar ID, you know, that stuff is completely unique to each Rockstar social club account holder, so just definitely be careful. I'd love to know in the comments, though, if there's anyone out there who has encountered any of these problems so far. For those GTA Online players and viewers out there who have followed the channel recently, I've been making Red Dead Online content since its release, and this is also a very major problem on there. Rockstar has taken some action against cheaters and cheat makers, but it's unfortunate to have to deal with this type of toxic behavior all the time. As much as I love my ultra graphic settings, 1440p and 144 FPS gameplay, I really can't stand the peer-to-peer connection that both GTA Online and Red Dead Online have that allow for this relentlessly aggressive assault from cheaters, modders, and overall really just anyone really annoying script kiddies. But with that said, let's wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have a lot more content than GTA Online content coming to the channel recently, a lot of new leaks upcoming, so definitely stay tuned for that. But if you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.